5 mistakes to avoid growing money plants. So I thought of doing a video about 5 mistakes that most of the gardeners do growing money plants, especially beginner gardeners. So I thought of giving you the tips to avoid growing money plants. So watch until the end. Money plants are ornamental plants, especially they are growing well in the shaded sunlight or the partial sunlight, so they grow well indoors. If you are located in an area where they get the bright sunlight throughout the day, the plant leaves will burn out and fall out. So avoid this mistake of locating your money plant in a bright sunlight area. Keep it in a way that it gets the filtered sunlight. That is tip number 1. There are various kinds of money plants, and these are all loving the moisture balance in the soil. They do not like the soggy soil, and also they do not prefer the dry soil. So always balance the moisture of the soil and do not let it dry too much, because the plant will get dried out and die. So that you see the balance of the moisture and avoid getting it too much dry. That is tip number 2. Overwatering of money plants are a common problem, and as gardeners we do pour water to plants without checking the soil. So avoid overwatering this plant. If you see any yellow leaves and these leaves getting brown, that is due to overwatering or underwatering. So that is one thing that you got to avoid. And if you see such leaves in your plant, you can simply cut that part out, not the entire one. You can simply cut that leaf like that from a corner and remove that, allowing the plant to grow. And here also this total one I'm going to cut off. So the brown leaves should be cut off. That is tip number 3. We all know that rice water is a great way of getting bigger leaves on your money plant, but avoid liquid fertilizer during the rainy season, because the soil will be so soggy and the plant root will get rot. So avoid that mistake too. Money plants can be propagated easily in water, but when you see the roots have developed into such a condition, see that you put them in soil. Do not keep these money plants in water for too long, and when you see the propagation is done and it's time to put them in soil, you can simply use garden soil, sand and compost equal parts, and put them in a pot or wherever a place that you would love to keep it, but do not keep them in water for so long. So that also you will have to avoid when growing money pothos. So these are the tips that I have shared to avoid when growing money plants. Hope you find this video very useful. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.